Hey, how's everybody doing? Matt the Asset Podcast here on YouTube. I'm your host, Newton. Now, I didn't know exactly what this was when I picked it up. I just knew it was 50 cents. It's 100 pages of Justice League of America comics. And it looked like Silver Age stuff looking at it. There's no like artists listed on the cover. JLA's first appearance started Conqueror, so I knew that Justice Society fights salvage Americans' heritage. Plus, they had them suddenly in the winner's match. Deep danger, deep space. JLA battle to save the planet that came to a standstill. And I'm like, okay, I'll take a shot on this. I thought at first this was one of those. They have the exclusive line at Walmart, and then like they come out a couple months later, the comic shops is like 100 pages, $5, like one or two new stories, bunch of reprints, which I got piles of those. I didn't remember this kind of even if it happens because when they put on the comic shops, if it happens to be a reprint for 50 cents, I'll take a shot. There's a lot of them. So I'll show you what this actually is here. Okay. Ooh. Yikes. Hold on. My mount is old. It's starting to. Okay, that's still. Okay, that'll still work. Let me show you here. This is League of America. Unpaid Super Spectacular. DC Comics. On the back cover, this was a $5.95 comic. Just League of America. Read the first super team of the Earth's Mighty Series and Star of the Conqueror. We'll see the JLA pit against the most deadly foes on the planet that came to a standstill, and see the great series of the old age become scared about the case of the patriotic crimes. And it's explained in here. Now back from the DC Comics vault, Just League of America Super Spider-Man 1, 1975 issues. Comic books haven't always been, and I like how they did. I don't know if that faded because just age or what. This is from '99, so it might be. Yeah, because that's DC Justice. Yeah, that's got to be what it is. Okay. Comic books were all have always 30-page magazines. During the Golden Age comics, most issues were 64 pages in length before shrinking to 52, then 48, and finally to the current standard of 32 pages. Beginning in the 1960s, DC regularly published the following numbered 80-page nines, a format that lasted until '71. But as if to outdo itself, DC the very same year introduced yet another oversized format, the 100-page Super Spectacular. These mammoth compilations for everything implied and improved. So popular in 1974, DC began publishing many of their own titles in the format, featuring a lead story and new material backed up by reprints that span the company's rich and varied publishing history. Among the titles was Just League of America, being at issue 110, run through 168, and Wolf pages allowed for the reprint book-length stories in JLA's past, as well as those starring the Golden Age counterparts of Justice Society. Circumstances soon forced DC to scale back these 100-page efforts. What if there existed one last Justice League Super Spectacular from the era? A lost issue that never saw print. Okay, the first story, Planet Came to Standstill, written by Gardner Fox, art by Carmine Infantino and Murphy Anderson. The Case of the Patriotic Crimes, written by John Broome, art by Erwin Hassan. Carmine Infantino, Alex Eddy, Bernard Sachs, and Alex Toth. Nice. Suddenly, the Witness Vanished, written by Elliot Magan, art by Murphy Anderson, and then Star of the Conqueror, written by Gardner Fox, art by Mike Sikowski and Bernard Sachs. Mike Collins and John Stokes did the color illustrations, colors by Lee Ulrich on the cover. Interior color reconstruction by Tom Zucchio, digital comedian and Rick Taylor, some internal black and white reconstruction by digital comedian. It's from '99. The Justice League, I never before reprinted classic. So we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4 stories, and pin up and and they look. Yeah, I know. Some people hate because they brighten the colors, and I get it. It's not newsprint paper. This is what I've always ended up referring to, like Vertigo trade papers, like stuff above newsprint, but not like Baxter paper, Mondo paper, Kangaroo, and Strange, and cool looking little comic, yeah. So I didn't have no clue what this was. I picked it up and saw 100 pages, and I had an idea. Oh, is this the Justice Society story? Sweet. And good idea putting the archive ad there for All Star Comics. Was that the Crime Master, Sports Master, something like that? Icicle, 90 Racers. Yeah. These are always fun. This is one of those that I'll throw like on the table by my chair in the living room or in the bathroom and read like a story. And I love that great pinup. Justice. Let's see if I can name everybody. Okay. Start up top. We're ready to go. Batman and Superman. Spectre. Golden Age Hawkman. Golden Age Hourman. Golden Age Flash. Wildcat. Mr. Terrific. Johnny Lightning, if I'm remembering right. Or, yeah, Johnny Lightning. Golden Age Starman. Golden Age Wonder Woman. Golden Age Green Lantern. Golden Age Sandman. Dr. Midnight. Golden Age Dr. Fate. Golden Age Red Tornado. Ooh. Is that the actual Red Tornado? Okay. Golden Age Black Canary. Golden Age Atom. And Golden Age Robin. Johnny Thunder, I was right on that. Right on every one of them. Good art, I like that. We got this Adam story here. Mail room. How many stories are, who the letters are real, how many were made up? No idea. And of course, the very first Justice League story. That's probably going to be the end of it, yeah. World's Hardest. So, you know, pretty cool little comic. Definitely worth. I mean, if you find it for $1, so definitely worth it. Even maybe like $3 if you're true to history. I mean, a lot of people out there know who Starro is now because of the new Suicide Squad movie, but his first appearance was the formation of the JLA. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later.